We're here in the basement of this townhome in Vineyard, and I love these townhomes out here. They're so great. The location of this area and then all the amenities that are here are just awesome. But you have these kind of really small, awkwardly shaped basements. You notice how awkward they are in terms of the way they're shaped. How exactly do we put things together in a way that makes this space really fun and usable?
So I'll tell you what most people do. So where we're standing, they just do one big room, whether that's a bedroom and have two people in here, or they do like an entertainment area. So this, normally, all you have to do is frame around the walls and you're done, your room's done.
But we wanted to make the space down here more of like a little apartment, type of thing. We're kind of a little bit more standalone, not a full kitchen or anything like that. So let's kind of walk through and tell me what you think about, how we could design this. So in my mind, if you're going to have a bedroom down here, which is fine with a studio kind of setup, you still want that privacy. If you're going to people over, it's like you don't want them to, see your bed and your clothes and all that kind of stuff. So we are going to come across here where that door opening is, and put a kind of a 6-foot opening with barn doors.
Smart.
So that way, with the barn doors, you can still keep it open, and it's a big enough space that it feels like one big room. And with the TV over on this side, you could still watch TV from your bed.
That's a good idea.
So in this area, we're thinking about over here, because it's, this is where the bathroom's gonna be on the other side, and so you got the plumbing already. So we're gonna put a little kitchenette here. But kind of like your hotels where it's just a sink, and then we'll have a refrigerator next to it. Then we'll have a counter here. We'll put some subway tile behind it, a floating shelf, and then a sink here. And then we'll get a little island that we'll put, but it's one of those portable ones, the rolling type ones, yeah. And that way they can put their dishes and other things. And then underneath, of course, they'll have some cabinetry and some drawers. So it should be pretty easy to kind of manage all of your stuff without it being messy.
Yeah, and it won't take up a lot of space.
Exactly.
Just sitting on that wall and rolling away.
Yeah, and then we'll put a TV up here, with maybe a floating entertainment kind of, place. The hardest thing though is going to be seating, because you don't have a ton of space, kind of long and thin in here. I'd love to put a couch or seating here, but it has to be something that's versatile enough that they can kind of visit with people and kind of have it face this way, but also they can face the TV. So, and then back here, of course, we'll put what's already been framed out and plumbed for.
Plumbed for vanity, then the toilet, tub, shower.
And I think that's pretty much what we're seeing in these spaces, right?
That's what most people are doing.
Well, I'm thinking that this space would be really great as a desk, because if you've got young, students or whatever, going to school, if we could put like a desk table here, I don't know how we'll figure this out, but maybe it can do in like an L shape or something, and then maybe some shelves here. But this would be a great computer desk setup, right?
Probably a better use, better use of space than just a closet.
Well, I got this really cool idea for this space over here. You got to tell me what you think, because this is typically what? What did people do with this area over here?
They leave it or put a door on it. It's just storage.
Yeah. Here's my thought. If we're going to have the washer and dryer all the way upstairs, that's 2 floors up from here, right? If we're going to do that, why not make this a laundry room? If we put a stackable washer and dryer here, and you can get ventless ones, I found out, right? I didn't know that until recently.
I had no idea because I thought you don't have a vent, you start fires.
I know.
So.
But we could still vent it out. You just have to put a kind of an extender fan, I think is what happens when they do that.
You can't go out the front, so you'd have to go out.
Yeah. And I would still have to plumb for it, but guess what they have right here?
Water.
This is the water main, right here.
Yeah.
This would be a great space for a laundry.
I've never seen anybody do that, so I'm excited to see how that turns out.
I'm a big proponent, if you have small spaces, to use high-end finishes. It's kind of funny how we try to, save money in places, and you can't save money in the foundation or the HVAC system or all those important things. So then when it comes to what people actually see, then they skimp on the finish work. The cabinetry, the countertops, the baseboards, the paint and stuff. And in my mind, that's where the highest return on investment is if you're going to invest in property, because that's what everybody sees. And square footage is one thing, but when people see something that's really nice, that's what they want to pay for it. Join us for these Captivate sales coaching classes. We'll show you other great value adds like staging homes to help you become a high value real estate agent in this crazy market of discount services.